Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Learn with Nisha ji. Here we are going to discuss the question set 3 of the chapter Life Processes. अगर आपने चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, then subscribe the channel to get regular video upload updates for all the chapters. So first question is, what advantage over an aquatic organism does a terrestrial organism have with regard to obtaining oxygen for respiration? Okay. So terrestrial organisms, they have access to oxygen directly from the atmosphere where the concentration of oxygen is higher. कितना होता है? Approx 21%. Compared to water, water में dissolved होता है oxygen but concentration बहुत कम रहती है. Okay. So this allows the terrestrial organisms to obtain oxygen more easily and efficiently through specialized respiratory systems such as lungs. Okay. But aquatic organisms, they have to extract the dissolved oxygen from water. This requires more energy and effort because of the lower oxygen availability, right? The second question is very important. It says, what are the different ways in which glucose is oxidized to provide energy in various organisms, right? So we have three ways. One is aerobic respiration. In the presence of oxygen, glucose is fully broken down into carbon dioxide, water, and energy, that is ATP, and it occurs in the mitochondria of cells. ये क्वेश्चन कई बार पूछा जाता है कि कहाँ सेल्स में कहाँ होता है ये प्रोसेस. इट्स इन माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया और ये इसकी बैलेंस्ड केमिकल इक्वेशन है. ग्लूकोज प्लस ऑक्सीजन इज गिविंग कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लस वाटर प्लस एनर्जी. Second is anaerobic respiration in animals. So it is in the absence of oxygen that glucose is partially broken down into lactic acid and a small amount of energy. So this process occurs in muscles during strenuous activity. So glucose जो है, it's breaking down into lactic acid as well as energy. Then third is the anaerobic respiration in yeast and some bacteria. तो इसमें क्या होता है? Glucose will be broken down into ethanol, carbon dioxide and a small amount of energy through fermentation. So this is the reaction. Glucose is being converted into ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy, right? Next is third question. How is oxygen and carbon dioxide transported in human beings? So oxygen is transported from lungs to the tissues through the blood. Okay. About 98% of the oxygen binds to hemoglobin in red blood cells, forming oxyhemoglobin, and the remaining oxygen it dissolves in the blood plasma. Okay. Carbon dioxide कैसे transport होता है? It is produced by the cells as a waste product and it is transported back to the lungs in three ways. Like around 70% is carried as bicarbonate ions in the plasma. Around 20% binds to hemoglobin, forming carba-aminohemoglobin, and the remaining 10% it dissolves directly in the plasma. Okay, and in the lungs, the carbon dioxide is released from the blood and exhaled out. Right? So you can understand how important this exchange of gases is there for human body. So that's why the regular pranayama activities are suggested for good energy levels. So here is the last question, like how are the lungs designed in human beings to maximize the area for exchange of gases? So lungs are designed in such a manner कि उसका जो surface area है वो हमें maximize कराना है. Okay, so gas exchange maximum तब होगा जब surface area maximum होगा. So for that you have certain features. One is alveoli. Okay, alveoli are tiny air sacs और ये lungs में millions की quantity में present होते हैं. That provides a large surface area for gas exchange, right? And each alveolus is surrounded by a network of capillaries to facilitate the transfer of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Next is thin walls. The walls of alveoli are extremely thin, just one cell thick they are. Okay, it allows gases to easily diffuse across them. Next is capillary network. There is a dense capillary network which surrounds each alveolus. It ensures a constant flow of blood which maintains a steep concentration gradient for oxygen and carbon dioxide and it promotes efficient exchange. Last is the moist surface. Inner surface जो होता है alveoli का, it is moist and it helps oxygen dissolve and diffuse into the blood more effectively. तो ये सभी adaptations हैं that enable efficient gas exchange and ensure that oxygen is absorbed in the bloodstream and carbon dioxide is expelled from the body efficiently, right? So I hope the answers to the questions are clear to you. In case you have any doubts, you can post it in the comment section. You can watch the complete playlist जिसका link हम दे रहे हैं. तो आप complete playlist watch करोगे तो आपके concepts और clear होंगे, exams में marks और improve होंगे. Okay, so like and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.